Hi, my name is Jackie Brownridge, and I'm the Managing Director of It's Just Lunch Canada. And I'm here today with...
I'm Carmelia Ray, online dating expert and matchmaker in Toronto.
And star of the new TV series, Mom vs. Matchmaker. Carmelia, that is just so exciting.
Well, it was so exciting because I had you to help me pick my matches.
Oh, it was a pleasure. We had so much fun doing it.
Yes, yeah. And on that note, we wanted to provide some really important dating tips that we used along the way.
Yes.
And one of those things that people always ask about is what to wear on a first date.
Yeah, hear that every day. And so I think one of the important things to remember is to be age appropriate. We have clients from 20s to 70s, and obviously you're going to dress differently at different stages of your life.
Yeah, and also being age appropriate, be venue appropriate and date appropriate. So depending on what you're doing on your date, you want to be comfortable. For example, if you're going bowling on a date, you're not showing up in stilettos.
Exactly.
Are you?
Well, and for us, because we send a lot of people out on first dates at lunchtime, it depends if they're going back to the office, because obviously if they're going back to the office, they're dressed in business attire.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's drinks after work and they've had time to go home and freshen up, it just might be a little more kind of fun and flirty.
And I think we want to address the guys, because a lot of women have given us some feedback in terms of men not really going the extra step to look great. So that means, you know, your shoes are clean, your nails are short and they're not dirty, you're wearing a pressed shirt and a clean shirt. I mean, those are things that you would think are common sense, but sometimes, guys, when you're rushed, you're not thinking about this, but she is taking notice of all of that.
She always notes all of this. And please, guys, no sweatpants ever, ever, ever on a first date.
Never allowed.
Second date, okay, but first date, no.
I think that it should be left for like marriage sweatpants.
Okay, well, I was trying to be nice. You know, if somebody's a little casual, but definitely not the first date.
Sneakers are probably not my first choice for guys. Even if it's casual, I would go for loafers over sneakers.
Exactly.
Right? And hats also, and sunglasses. I mean, these are things you don't wear on a date.
Absolutely. Even if it's a nice day, you want the other person to be able to see your eyes and make contact. And so you definitely want to leave the sunglasses on the table.
Absolutely.
And I think for women, when you're deciding what to wear on a first date, let's say you're going for lunch or out for drinks after work. You know, remember, if you're wearing a fun little dress, make sure that it's appropriate for the venue, because you don't want to be too sexy and you don't want to send the wrong message on a first date.
That's really
important. If you've
important.
got a little cleavage, not too short. So it's kind of one or the other is my rule of thumb that I tell people.
Yeah, give them a little bit of
think?
something to, you know, look forward to.
Exactly.
So on that note, if you want to be on first dates and get dressed up, where would they go?
They'd go to our website, they'd call us, whatever. We'd love to hear from them.